Hey guys, Cruz here, editor-in-chief at GirlGamer.com and host of a Fangirls Guide. We are here at the Custom Hotel in Culver City, California for the 3rd annual Gamers United holiday party. Each year, Gamers United puts a party together and takes donations of mostly toys and video games for charities for sick kids, kids who may not get toys for Christmas. This year, it was definitely games and peripherals. We had a lot of fun, a lot of people here like Greg Berger, Spike Spencer, Carlos Ferro, Gore just walked in the door. So let's see what we can find. Whiplash!
You're interviewing Gore?
I am interviewing Gore. Well, sitting next to me is the founder of Gamers United. You may know her on Xbox and Twitter as New Yorkenya, but this is Chastity Irizarry, is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes! So, okay, first and foremost, Gamers United, what was the catalyst that made you want to start this charitable organization?
The Virginia Tech massacres about 3 years ago. So we decided to get some gamers together and do something nice and kind of talk out about, or speak out against the negativity that was coming our way as gamers. And from there we decided, hey, let's do something even more fabulous, and last year we turned it into more of a party and said we should always do something charitable every year. So this is our 3rd year doing it, and we're really excited.
What brought you out to the Gamers United party first and foremost?
Oh, well, Chastity was a friend of mine, so she had told me about the event and what it was for, and I just agreed with it entirely. I was all for, helping the Children's Hospital.
A great cause, probably one of the best causes I've seen in the video game industry, so hands down, I gotta high five them for that.
This seems like a really nice way to give back, and I'm all about that.
Look, I brought games. I brought games to donate, because this is for a good cause.
I never said Gore wasn't about the children. I know how you are. You're one of the... Yeah. Chris and I have been friends for almost 2 years now. You're one of the nicest people I know.
Oh, wow. Thank you for saying so. You're always so sweet to me. This Gamers United event is awesome. It's so cool.
Lots of gamers. Everyone's a gamer in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
So when you pair it up and you say, hey, you get to do something that is something you love to do, regarding something you love to do, and you get to hang out with other people who love to do it with you, but you also get to feel good about it when you go home because you did something nice for somebody else. It's really surprisingly easy to get people to come out, and it's a party. It's literally a party, but at the end of the day, you got to do something other than just drink.
As everything's coming into the mainstream, the media's mixing, so it's great to start seeing all of these people come together for this cause, because I think it's going to bring a lot of attention to it, and it's going to do really, really well for the charity.
I brought a Nintendo DS game and I brought a PlayStation 3 game because I wanted to donate to a good cause.
I didn't really know how to put what I do into a charitable way. I've thought about doing some things for the troops and sending some things out there. But when my manager came to me and said, "This is happening here," I was like, "Oh, that sounds awesome! Help the kids."
That's what Gamers United is about. It's about helping the children.
Let's talk about video game voiceovers. Okay. When you did your first one, was this something like you were like, oh, this is something I think I could do for a long time, and it's like, just keep them coming? Or was it like, this is just a one-off thing, maybe I'll come back to it later?
No, it's a wonderful thing because video games are, they're fun to do. Anybody that's played video games or been involved in video games, animation, any of that thing, it's so much fun. You get to talk goofy for a living. How much does that not suck?
Nothing happens by accident. You have to have the fundamentals ready in order to be loose enough to improvise and allow things to happen the way they do.
Well, now the common question we've been asking everyone tonight, Jennifer Hale, and who you've worked with in Brutal Legend.
I told you, it's fraternity, sorority.
Exactly, and Carlos Ferro and John DiMaggio and a lot of people. The first, one of the first things I want to know is, have you had that moment where you're at the grocery store, like, I would like a can of whatever, and some kid behind you goes, oh my God, I think that's so-and-so.
Oh, all the time, and everywhere, all over the world. I get kids, adults, senior citizens.
I do, but it tends to be I go to a lot of events, and I tend to be, I'm a geek and I'm a fan, so I do go to the local GameStop and shop. I'll be at Best Buy, at a midnight launch for whatever, and somebody that, is an internet fanatic fanatic, sort of like I am, just will look at me a few times and make that approach, you know, and I can see it coming, which is very flattering.
I do get stopped. In fact, I did a Transformers convention in Birmingham, England this summer, and I got stopped on the street repeatedly.
It trips me out too, because sometimes they'll recognize me in the oddest places, and when I'm looking not at all like myself, like I'll be wearing my full beard, I'll have my hair all scraggly, you know, I'll be just hanging out, and where I would just never expect someone would recognize me, because we don't see ourselves the way other people see us, right? Our own self-image is different, you know. We're kind of, for ourselves, well, we're not really that big a deal, and we forget sometimes that to the casual observer who's a fan, it is a big deal, you know, and to spot us and to get a chance to talk to us, you know, at any given point.
Meet Grimlock, meet Dinobot leader from first generation Transformers.
What do you get recognized more for your Stargate gig or for Drag Me to Hell?
Stargate, for sure, for sure.
On G.I. Joe, I was Spirit. I had an eagle named Freedom. I thought possibility and impossibility are states of mind. In my mind, there is only the possible, that which can be done.
But I've had the experience where somebody gives me that look, you know, and I think it's that. I think that it's like, oh, they know that I'm the voice of Dom, or they know me from TV or a commercial, or they can't place it, and I think I'm being really flattered, and they'll come up and they'll get really close to me, and I'll start nodding, like yeah, oh yeah, I'll have my celebrity moment where I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's coming, and they'll be like, do you know if the peaches are in this aisle or in the other aisle? Because I asked somebody and they said that the peaches that are on sale aren't in this aisle, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know, dude. Okay.
What game are you like just really grooving on?
Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, love Left 4 Dead 2. I wish the characters from the original Left 4 Dead were unlockable in Left 4 Dead 2. That would be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much my game of obsession at this moment. I'm obsessed with Left 4 Dead 2.
Uncharted 2. I think I want to go back, replay Uncharted 1, and then I think I'm going to pick up Uncharted 2. That looks like fun. That looks like a fun game.
Can you give me one movie to go to and one movie to pass?
Okay. Yes, my job, but
it's also a love. I should say it's not a job, it's a love.
It's a passion, yeah. Like yes, it's my job, but I don't think of it that way. Like, I write about film and discuss film, whether I'm paid or not. It doesn't matter to me. I'm talking about it. But let's see, a film to see and a film to pass. Ooh, I don't know. One of my favorites of this year was Coraline. I don't know why I'm saying it, because I probably just got the Oscar screener, but Coraline was one of my favorites, which I thought was amazing. And let's see, one to pass, Transformers 2, probably one of the worst films I saw this year.
So a fun night was had by all here at the Custom Hotel. We got the DJ Hero going, and I think at last I checked, my boss, DJ Mike Prasad, was ripping it up on the turntable. I think it's my turn after I have a few shots. So we hope you have a Merry Christmas for everyone here at Girl Gamer and Fangirls Guide, Gamers United, and the Custom Hotel. Where's the mistletoe?
Girl Gamer.